Zielschluss, kleine Kompression, noch kein Problem für ihn. 120 km/h, noch ein weiter Satz von Buchel. In den letzten Toren und. Das ist die neue Bestzeit, klar.
Retired downhill. How does it feel like to be retired?
Well, the thing is that in Garmisch for the World Cup finals, I was very emotional because I realized that I have to leave the sport I love the most. And
I've heard something about racing in underwear or something like that.
That was a discussion about racing in underwear on my last race, but no, I think that's if you're that old and if I work for TV next season, I cannot do that. So I had
to
a
stay
nice
serious.
Yes. So I chose the suit, and it was very emotional.
Entered the top level as a GS skier. You have a silver from World Championship in GS.
Yeah.
And then there was a change. you become downhill. What was the change? What was the reason? Could you describe this?
The thing is that if you do only GS, you have 9, maybe 10 races a season, and that's not enough. I was training so hard and so long for just 8, 9 races. That's not enough. So I thought I'd do a second discipline, and I discovered Super G. And if you do Super G, you have to do downhill as well. So I started to be good in Super G, and then I started to be good in downhill, but I lost it in GS. Suddenly in GS I was slow, but I was fast in Super G and suddenly fast in downhill. So I stayed with the speed discipline, and the important thing is that in downhill you can get older. If you only race GS, I think after 35, 36 it's done. But if you do downhill, you can do a little bit more. You can do it longer because experience is very important. And I'm very happy I switched to the speed discipline. Because, you know, there's a saying that slalom and giant slalom are disciplines and downhill is cult. So,
who was the biggest downhill in your opinion?
Except for Marco Buchel. Oh, that's a difficult one. I started doing downhill not so long ago. So. Nowadays, I would say it's Didier Kusch. The way he skis and everything he does is very, very impressive to me. Nowadays, I would say it's Didier Kusch.
You probably have a good connection with him.
Yes, I shared rooms with him quite often, and I've been on his team, and we fought some fights, especially in training and also in the World Cup. It's tough competing against him because he's always fast, but it's also fun. And the way he works is so impressive, and the way he skis is even more impressive.
Guys from your country?
From Liechtenstein? The thing is that Liechtenstein has small population, so it's very hard to find them. And we had a few races right behind me, but they all quit. And so the next generation is gone. So we have to wait for the next generation again. And there are 2, 3 young guys. But the thing is that they are all 20 years younger than me. And 20 years is a lot. So they need time. But in the end, it's not. There's not a guarantee that they will ski fast. So we hope for it.
Do you plan to work somehow with them, help them somehow?
No, because I have no patience, and I think I would be not a good coach. If they need to ask me something right now, I'm happy to help them. But I think in 1, 2, maybe 3 years, I'll be too far away to say anything. So if they need my help right now, I can help them. And I would love to help them, but they have to ask me. I don't go there and say, hey, you have to listen to me. I'm not going to do that.
I would do that. I would ask Marco Buchel what to do better.
The thing is that if they would just start doing World Cup now, I could help them so much. But this stage, they're 18, 19 years old. This is a different stage. They have to learn so much by themselves. They have to. Because only with learning you get the experience, and they need to make mistakes right now to learn and get better. And there's not much I can say.
What about working for ski association or something like that? Some sport politics?
Not
No?
interested, no. Well, the thing is that they asked me a few times, athletes commission and stuff like that, but I'm totally not interested. I don't want to do anything political in sports. I will go and work for German TV and commentate the races. I'm really happy to do that. But if the athlete safety commission still wants my advice, I will always be there. That's one thing I would love to engage myself, safety issues. But everything else, if it comes to politics and federations, I don't want that.
A keen base jumper talks about safety issues.
It's very important to watch safety issues in any sport. Skiing is dangerous, base jumping is dangerous, and if you don't take the right precautions, it's gonna end in disaster. And if you ask me, discussions need to be done about skiing because skiing is very dangerous, and it gets faster and faster every year, and there needs to be talk. And we had a few discussions, mainly it was brainstorming. We didn't bring up any solutions. I made a suggestion that a lot of people didn't like, some people liked it. There are issues you need to talk about.
How much will you ski now these times when you do not compete anymore?
I don't know.
Where do
Only
you know
for fun.
Only for fun.
I do ski tours, I go powder skiing, and I like to do tennis.
Do really?
Whenever weather is nice, I go outside. When it's shitty, nah.